Hi. I wouldn't say I'm a fanboy, but I like Spyderco knives. I have several of them, and I enjoy the use and possession of these knives. They're really good knives. As a tool, they use good steel, good heat treatment, and good grinds, almost invariably. So I saw the I saw some of the hype for this Edgerati last year, I guess, and okay. So the knife appeared on my radar, crossed my mind. But I'm not that into Spyderco's. I don't know. I'm not like on the wait list and stuff like that, or however people do it. I'm on the lookout for more Big Brown Bear 15V Spyderco, and they're bringing out a Big Chief or something. That thing looks good. Anyway, I saw this one on CBRX recently, and I think maybe what really sold me above all was the blade shape, because I'm not such a fan of the leaf kind of shape. It's very wide. Doesn't look so good for whittling, and they are quite wide knives. Quite wide this way. And another thing that I'm not really sold on is in Spyderco's is when they put that hump there. You can work around it, but it's not my favorite thing. But this doesn't have that. And the clip point blade looks good to me. So, of course, the question is, is this just a fancy piece of tat collectability? What's the practicality of the Maserati influenced skeletonized slabs? Well, so I thought I would offer some thoughts on having had the knife for not very long at all and barely used it, but I've had it around, I've been playing with it, I've been holding it, and I think that this is not just, how to say it, not just a gimmick. I don't think it's just a gimmick. I think that what they've done here is really quite amazing. For one thing, I like a balance point that is closer to where your index is going to sit. And since here your index either goes there or there, I mean the balance point is pretty much in between those two. That's pretty unusual for a pocket knife. Let me see what I got in my pocket here. I mean, we could check this Sodbuster, for example. Check the balance point on that. It's practically halfway down the handle. And of course, this means the knife is also very lightweight. And as for the ergonomics, well, I noticed that this kind of texture on this titanium actually offers very good purchase. It's very grippy. The knife is very squared off and minimally chamfered at the edges. And that just isn't ever going to be optimal, super optimal comfort. But it's maybe more comfortable than one might think. And depending on the use, I think it can be perfectly comfortable. And if you're wearing a glove, it's not a problem at all. In fact, I think this would be an excellent knife in a glove because of the grip. And hotspots do offer more grip also, The most comfortable knife handle would be something like this in your hand, right? But, you don't get indexing, you don't get leverage, you don't get... So there are all kinds of compromise to be considered. Anyway, for an everyday carry knife that you're going to whip out to cut boxes or what have you, well, I think that's just better. I mean, I think this is better because it's lighter. All else being equal, I mean, you're going to probably get fluff in there, but I mean, it's going to come out just as easily as it goes in, actually. So we'll do a little whittle test here. This is this ash spoon I was working on. Now it's dried out. So this is probably going to be kind of crispy feeling. So maybe there's still a little kind of youthful anti-capitalist sentiment somewhere in my breast. And, you always want the ultimate knife to be something, something with character, something not cookie cutter, something unique, something personal. And with a production knife, you're always going to be missing some of that. You can go ahead and personalize it, I guess. And over time, you'll put your wear on it. But, it's like, I guess what I'm trying to say is that there seems to be maybe a part of me that doesn't want to like Spyderco, because they're the biggest player. You kind of want to be like, well, they're meh. Like the GSM Cold Steel, Oh, well, they're just in it for the money. But the thing is, okay, they're next level. And this was only available to me, seemingly, I think, on the Spyderco website. So I went ahead and paid top dollar. And they sent me a little gift. I guess that's what they did for the people who bought this around Christmas time, perhaps. Send them this little slip joint here. And I might even like this knife just a little more. Just a little. This thing is so excellent. Tiny little slip joint in oh, this is S90V, by the way, if anyone cares. Super steel. 12C27. Believe that is a Sandvik steel. And this is an absolute scalpel. Came razor sharp. Razor sharp as in, yeah, I could shave my entire beard off probably with this thing. Ooh-wee, so cute. So this, you could wear it around your neck. That was the first thing that occurred to me. I almost wanted to make an earring out of it and put it back through my ear. I have maybe had a hole in my ear. Probably closed up by now. But yeah, I'm just gonna give this one a little sabbatical, right? It's nice to switch things up. And in a way, maybe, to my point, this is kind of like, the thing that really floats my boat. Now, there are probably more than one of these out there, but none of them is going to be the same. It's a GEC, so because of the stag and the, it's a unique little mini pocket knife that I've been enjoying carrying in my pocket every day for some time now. So if I put this away now and I put this in my pocket for a while and enjoy, later I can come back to this and it'll kind of make it pop, And so I guess it'll be with this knife, I think I'll use it. I think I will probably end up carrying this more than some of my Spyderco knives that I think are even better knives for me, but because of the lightweight. It really does it for me. I appreciate that because I don't like my pockets and my belt to be super weighed down, but I also like to carry as many knives as pretty much as feasible. pretty tough stuff, this ash. Okay, we're at 10 minutes. This has been my first thoughts, or these have been my first thoughts on the Agerati. Maybe we'll come back to it. Thanks for watching.